Good day, everyone. Peace be upon you. This is Iman Saymeh coming to you from Mission Viejo, clinical social worker. I want to welcome you to my weekly videos. I record a video every Friday in the effort of promoting a better understanding of mental health. And I hope with these short videos, as we all are dealing with different things, it will give the viewers an opportunity to know where they could start on their healing journey. Sometimes when we are bombarded with so many feelings and emotions and events and trials and tribulations and losses and all sorts of stressors, we really don't know where to start or how to unlayer or how to organize our thoughts. So I really hope these videos will provide a place for you to pinpoint where you need to focus your energy on. I am getting several emails and sharings about people being laid off and people being very frustrated with their kids' school being online and people not able to manage their uncertainties and the unpredictabilities and the losses and the stress that's coming from this so-called pandemic. Relax, breathe. I personally believe this is nothing other than a divine intervention in our lives. This is an opportunity for all of us to take steps back, many steps back, from all what we engage in and the people we associate with and the things we spend time in and the things we spend money on, and just really think about, where am I going? Where is my life heading? Who am I spending my energy and time with? And that would look like sometimes as added stress, as losing certain positions and jobs, as relocation, as schools online, as distancing yourself from certain friends, as facing your own self and facing your relationships and facing your marriages, and dealing with your kids differently. You see, all this is happening for each and every one of us to have a personal developmental plan. Divorces are happening, separations are taking place. All of that is happening for us to really deeply reflect on what we have on our plate and what we need to bring forward in our life and what no longer serves us. It comes with so many emotions and feelings and frustration and stress. Yes, things will level out. But it's all in the way you relate to it. Your mindset is the number one key for you to overcome all of this. For us to adapt a positive, flexible mindset filled with mindfulness and gratitude. To really wake up every morning grateful that your heart is still beating, your body still functioning, you have a roof over your head, you have your sustenance for the day, your family are in good health, you are in good health, and you're able to take on whatever is that day will be bringing. Most people are staying home, and that the way they wake up is the way they go to bed, meaning they don't put effort to really change from their situation. Get up, take a shower, get dressed with casual clothes, even if you're going to stay home all day. Change from your environment so your outlook and your results will change. If you don't bring on this change, you will feel the frustration, you will feel the depression, you will feel the anxiety, you will feel the stress. And therefore, you are not able to give those around you what you really intend to give them of goodness, because you are not giving it to yourself. Start with you. Shift you, things around you will shift. A lot of moms are calling and they are writing me about how to deal with their kids being home and online and how to help the kids with getting used to being online. Help yourself first. Kids will follow, trust me. As a former teacher, as a former principal, as a mom of two wonderful boys, shift you, things around you will shift. You become positive, you start working on yourself, you start working on your results, and put effort in taking care of your body. Go on a walk every day, take your vitamins, drink your water, stay hydrated, keep a positive mindset, surround yourself with positive people, and find mindful and meaningful and purposeful activities for you to do. If you're complaining, they're complaining. If you're frustrated, they're frustrated. Our kids are honestly an image of us. They're following our emotions and our ways of being. And if we want something to be different, we got to start with ourselves. Yes, it's a huge shift and change, and some schools are opening up. And that by itself will bring another level of stress when kids are going back to school for some families. And they're bringing whatever they're bringing home of, illnesses or anything like that. You've got to adopt a positive mindset. Be in the state of gratitude. Be mindful. Be present to your surrounding. Take care of you. Wake up every morning grateful that you woke up. People die in their sleep. Being alive is a blessing in itself. And everything else that you relate to will be different because you have calmed yourself down. You have invested in you becoming positive and much more peaceful in relations to everything that's happening around you. Shift you, everything else will shift. This week I had the opportunity to be home and I came across a recipe, and I'm not a baker. And it was a recipe for blueberry scones. And I've always thought it's an elaborate thing to do. I've never attempted it. And to my surprise, I found all the ingredients in my cupboard. I was surprised that I had them. Put it together, watched them rise in the oven. The aroma of the apartment was fantastic. They looked amazing. But then when I bit into them, they were a little bit salty because I decided to lessen the ingredients of sugar because I just thought 1 cup is too much. So I put 1/4 of a cup. So the taste of salt came up and it was a bit salty. So I had to go and add some jam for it to balance the taste. And it really made me think. We all are made up of different beings. Emotional beings, sexual beings, psychological beings, what else? Physical beings. And I was just thinking how all these ingredients in one human being are important for all of them to be balanced so the final product would be the sweetest part of us. And how if one is not taken care of, everything else will fall apart or everything else will be off. And the final product will not be balanced, just like my scone. And I will have to go outside of myself to balance me, just like I had to go outside of the scone itself and put jam on it. Instead of me from the beginning, follow the recipe and add all the ingredients and measurement correctly. You see, if we don't take care of our emotions and our feelings, our physical being will be off. We will instigate a lot of chronic illnesses. And when we instigate a lot of chronic illnesses, spirituality will go at the door because we have no energy, no connection, no threshold to connect with any divine being. We get to take care of ourselves differently, my friends. We get to put effort in taking care of our physical being, exercising, going to the dentist, going to your yearly checkup, taking your vitamins, learning how to calm your emotions, learning how to regulate yourself, learning how to tame your anger. Put effort in selecting your friends very wisely. Make sure you have supportive positive circle of friends around you that will always help you to grow. Take care of your mind. Read. We get to take care of all our beings before we look outside for validations, because we have everything within. I didn't need to go to the grocery store. Everything was in the kitchen. We have what it takes within. Yes, sometimes we need support and help and medicine. Yes. Sometimes we need to go to a therapist and we need advice and all of that. Yes. But first, look within. Strengthen yourself from within before we go outside of ourselves to soothe ourselves. Dysfunctionalities and addictions and overeating and overspending and over this and over that to make us feel good. Feel good on your own. I hope this was beneficial. I wish you opportunities that will uplift you this week. I wish you patience, and I wish you understanding. Have a great week.